Everyone, and thanks for being here this afternoon. I'm Regina On. From all of us here at KREM 2, we want to wish you all a Merry Christmas Eve. So let's get right into our top story of the day, and that, of course, is our weather. And we have all been sort of dreaming, wishing of a white Christmas. Thomas Patrick here now. So Thomas, absolutely gorgeous out there, but not a hint of a flurry out there at all. So how is it looking for the rest of this Christmas holiday?
Yeah, so for tonight, that clear weather is not going to change. So it's not going to snow between now and Christmas morning, but snow on Christmas Day very much is a possibility for the inland Northwest. We once again start with the nationwide picture. Huge, strong weather system along the East Coast. It actually has some severe weather and blizzard-like conditions between a few different states, but that obviously on the other side of the country. It's been quiet for the West Coast, but you see that cloud cover approaching the Pacific Northwest. A weather system is slowly going to push on shore tonight for western Washington. It will arrive late on in the day for tomorrow. So your Christmas Day outlook, in case you're trying to get outside at least a little bit, kind of like a Thanksgiving, burn off a few extra calories. Not too bad for the afternoon, but the rain or snow showers, we'll call it a wintry mix, is possible after about 4 o'clock or just after dark. We'll start to see that weather system push into our area. So I'm tracking mostly snow, but it might be a rain snow mix for some areas of the inland Northwest. That for tomorrow night and into part of the extended holiday weekend. So I'll time out that forecast for you and give you the latest forecast updates in terms of how much snow is going to be falling across the inland Northwest.
In national news now, President Trump is spending the holidays at his resort in Florida, and CBS News has confirmed the stimulus bill is being flown down there in case he decides to sign it. This week, the president demanded Congress amend the package to increase the dollar amount of direct stimulus payments, but an attempt to do that on the House floor failed earlier today. Skylar Henry is on Capitol Hill with that and the president's latest controversial pardons.
A very Merry Christmas.
The President and First Lady addressed the COVID crisis in a tweeted Christmas message.
We are delivering millions of doses of a safe and effective vaccine that will soon end this terrible pandemic.
House Democrats' effort to increase stimulus payments from $600 to $2,000 was blocked Thursday morning by Republicans.
$600 is certainly not enough for individuals who have been struggling these past 7 months.
The move came days after President Trump put the fate of the COVID relief bill in jeopardy by demanding the higher payments after Congress had passed it. The package is attached to a larger spending bill, and without action from the president or Congress, the government could face a shutdown Monday at midnight.
I hope the president looks at this again and reaches that conclusion that the best thing to do is to sign the bill.
House Speaker Nancy Pelosi announced lawmakers will return Monday to vote on a standalone bill to increase the stimulus payments. They'll also try to override the president's veto of an essential defense bill.
Wednesday night, President Trump announced another round of controversial pardons. He pardoned two of his former 2016 campaign associates, Paul Manafort and Roger Stone. Both were prosecuted in connection to special counsel Robert Mueller's investigation of Russia's meddling in the 2016 presidential election. Manafort served around 2 years on tax and bank fraud charges, and Stone was convicted of witness tampering and lying to Congress.
Roger Stone was treated very unfairly, in my opinion.
The president also pardoned Jared Kushner's father, Charles Kushner, who pleaded guilty to witness retaliation and tax charges in 2005. Republican Senator Ben Sasse of Nebraska wrote in a statement, "This is rotten to the core."
New at 4 now, the Grinch would have stolen Christmas for one woman after thieves stole her car and dog yesterday. Kristen Clark was unloading Christmas presents yesterday at her business on East Francis Avenue. When she came out, her car and beloved dog Copper were gone. But with the help from Spokane police, Copper was reunited with his owner this afternoon. Our Morgan Trow was interviewing Clark this afternoon when she got the call from police.
My car and my dog? Oh my gosh, where?
There you go. We'll have the full story of Kristen's reunion with Copper coming up on KREM 2 News at 5. Washington is expected to get more than 100,000 doses of the latest coronavirus vaccines next week. More than 57,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine will get here next week, along with more than 44,000 of Moderna's. Already more than 30,000 doses of the Pfizer vaccine have been given to healthcare workers across the state. The state is planning to begin vaccinations at long-term care facilities that are registered through the CDC and Prevention's long-term care program on December 28th. And we know you have a lot of questions about the coronavirus vaccine, which is why we created the vaccine team here at KREM. So do you have a vaccine question that you'd like to ask? Text the word vaccine to that number right there on your screen. Okay, let's get to your day's top headlines. Now, the Wandering Table in Kendall Yards is permanently closing after January 9th. In a Facebook post, they said that they were not able to continue to operate due to the current economic situation. In a later Instagram post, owner Adam Hegstead said, quote, "This restaurant is one that had a big piece of my soul, and it's a gut punch to close it, but it's just not sustainable in times like these." The Instagram post said that the restaurant lost 65% of its revenue this year, and customers can still order takeout from their menu. You can do that by ordering to go by phone or online until they close their doors. Well, there's been limited environmental impact after a train carrying crude oil derailed and caught fire in Whatcom County Tuesday. According to the Department of Ecology, there has been no impact to wildlife, and they don't believe oil flowed into any waterways or bodies of water. 3 train cars ruptured, spilling an unknown amount of crude oil and sparking a fire that prompted evacuations in the area. It's not known how much oil was spilled, but the investigation and monitoring of the impact will continue. Well, it's been a season nothing short of exciting. The Gonzaga men's basketball team takes on top 20 ranked Virginia on Saturday. Mark Few and the Zags must keep their energy high against a team that contrasts in tempo of play.
Huge test. So now it's about that fine line about getting rest and then also prepping for them.
And before tip-off on Saturday at 1 p.m., catch Bulldog Madness on KREM 2 at 12:30. It's a special you definitely do not want to miss.